It's part two of my life drawing kind of and from reference art book. So this is continuing on the 13th of June. So 13 days within drawing this. I quite liked this picture. It's from reference from a magazine. I liked what she was wearing, how it draped over her shoulders, and just drew a brooch to like add something different to this page, make it stand out a bit more. And we have on the next day this picture of me and my girlfriend from reference, so it was just us kissing. So try not to get grossed out, but I quite like that picture and quite like the way I drew me being green and her being red. I thought it was quite a nice contrast. Right, some gesture pictures following on. So I had to work on gestures, and I thought it was quite nice to also add some form to the gesture. It's a bit more detail than just a normal gesture, but it's interesting to learn about forms. So here we have life drawing, where I was drawing the gesture of my girlfriend. She was posing for me, and then translating that into actual detail while she posed for me. So she was really nice to actually be happy to help me out with that, and I quite enjoyed working on it. Yeah. So next up, this one's from a magazine. So I did the gesture drawing first, and then I wanted to draw shoes. So she was wearing these really nice shoes. I thought I would draw the picture of her shoes, capture all the information, the details I can, and then I drew her and got in the shoes. But as you can see, there's a realistic count of shoelace, and then there's like the information kind of translated where it looks all right, it looks about right, but it's not quite exact. That's accurate. Okay, here we have this picture of like my living room. Bit of life drawing there. So that part is what was in front of me from sitting on the couch, and then if I turn this over, from sitting on my steps, that is what I would see from that side, and that's my art desk. That's just my coffee table sort of thing, table. That's my sofa, and curtains where I'm sitting right now is right behind those curtains. Anyway, so that was fun and good practice. Right, so here we have more life drawing my girlfriend. So I did the gesture, then actually did the gesture and applied the frame and everything to the information, and once again did the same here. Here we have more gestures, but this time it's from reference. So I did the gesture, the frame, and then I did gesture frame for these pieces. These are brush pens, so just practicing with a brush pen. I found it quite nice. Pentel brush pens really handy to draw. More biro drawings. These are from magazine, so from two different pages, but I thought it was quite interesting putting them together. Actually looks like it's from one piece. Here are gestures I took from online photos. I just made quick sketches. These ones about arm and hand movements, so just got the thumb down. This one fingers, and that one's like staying up. Right, this is from a different kind of like game altogether. So this one was from TV series Black Lightning, where I actually paused it and then drew a quick picture, and then continued it. Pause it when I found something interesting, drew it, pause it again, press played, throughout the series, and then something interesting, I'd pause it and then draw it, and then once again same. So these two are the same characters from different angles. She plays the youngest daughter and plays the older daughter, another superior. Anyway, moving on, speeding through this. I can't say really much other than I didn't have much love for drawing scenery, background, and stuff like that. I need more work on cars and stuff. Anyway, right, so next day I decided to use brush. Just use this new brush. Sorry, that's my foot. A new brush, doing some life drawing, some pot plant flowers that we put in a pot. Okay, here we go. Is there? It's like in the kitchen of my girlfriend's house. So she was cooking. I thought I'd like cheekily draw her and paint her quickly, before the food was ready, and did that. Unfinished slightly. This is again from the same sort of game where I'm watching a TV series. This was from like some sort of bank heist, where I thought this was a really, really cool picture. It was all in red, but I did it all in black biro and then like did some shading in red, and it didn't quite come out perfectly. Same character from a different angle, different character. She plays the consulate's daughter, and she plays some bank clerk, and she's one of the heist women. Right, here's shoe studies from magazine. So all different shoes I found within the magazine, and this I thought she looked really cool, kind of like almost anime-like as a human. But I thought I'd draw that. I like what she was wearing. She looked kind of cool. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to end it here and then start the next video. So stay tuned.